let's look at the heavy hitters now, because I think that this is where it gets interesting, because I got Fernandes in for Salah. And the tactic in my back of my head was always Fernandes would be the one to go, maybe even this week, to get Salah back. And then I started looking deeper into the data. What I'm showing you here is since Fernandes played his first game for United, if you compare him to the other heavy hitters, and we've got Son, Kane, Sterling, Salah, De Bruyne, Mane and Vardy. So he has got 181 points since he played his first game for United, more than any other heavy hitter on offer. So he outscores Son, Kane, Beautiful. Salah, the whole lot. Salah, since Fernandes' first start, Salah has got 151 points compared to Fernandes' 181. And it's not to do with minutes played, because Fernandes is earning a point every 10.2 minutes compared to Salah's 12 minutes per point. So Fernandes, since he arrived, according to that data, is a better heavy hitter option than even Salah. And look at that team goal involvement. Fernandes has got 25 goal involvement since he's arrived. He's been involved in 58% of their goals since he arrived, compared to Salah down there on 40% of Liverpool's. It's extraordinary, isn't it? I mean, that just surprised me. So what do you make of that?
Well, it doesn't really surprise me, because you look at the other players on that list, and Salah's form dropped massively when Liverpool's form dropped off when they'd already won the league. Sterling's form got better after the lockdown, but he still wasn't good right up until when was it, March or whenever it was. You've got players like De Bruyne, Mane and Vardy down there who are sort of bottom of that table, who I think are surprising. That, I mean, they're not bad returns. None of these are bad returns.
No.
But yeah, compared to Fernandes, it's like he hasn't dropped off at all since he signed. He's just been consistently great. And United have been inconsistent in terms of what they've been doing, but Fernandes is always there, getting points and getting returns. It always felt to me that if I was getting Fernandes in, that would be it, and he'd be in.
So is that how you feel about it now?
It is. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm leaving myself the opportunity to get De Bruyne in for Fernandes for that Fulham game, just because I can't really see another way to do it with the strategy I've got. But it could be the case of switching back to Fernandes, depending on. It's really hard, because you know with players like this, I like late riser strategy of switching between them, but when teams have got decent games, we've seen that taking players out who've got decent games and good form for other players who've got decent games and different form is massively risky. So I'm not ruling anything out, but I just haven't seen anything from Fernandes to make me think that his form's going to drop. No. Because I did that article over the international break, which was looking at his numbers, and his numbers are just getting better every week. Like he's just getting his form at the start of the season wasn't that great. He was still getting some points, but now his stats are even better and he's getting points. So all the signs point to him just continuing to deliver. I think it depends on what De Bruyne does. If City look laboured again against Burnley, then I think I might keep him. But if City really do look like they're kind of clicking again against, going into Man City versus Fulham without any City attackers, with Fernandes away at West Ham, which I think is going to be quite a tough game for them, and I haven't got huge amounts of value tied up in Fernandes anyway. Even if I just did the transfer and then did it back and just took the 4-point hit, it almost seems worth it just to captain De Bruyne for that Fulham game. See, my head's all over the place. I don't really know what. I don't really know what the play is. It's really tough.
Just want to bring up the fixtures again. Yeah, Fulham in game week 11, right? So you can keep De Bruyne. I mean, I'm looking at it and going, right, I'm going to keep De Bruyne for Burnley and Fulham, but it's game week 12 when Liverpool go to Fulham. That's when you want Salah back. And where I was looking before at Fernandes making way, the data that we've just been through now makes me think it's going to be De Bruyne who makes way, because one, it's an easier trade because I don't need as much money, and two, even though City have got West Brom at home after that, I think Fernandes probably is going to go on showing form that's going to mean that he's the better option. I mean, certainly, that data suggests that will be the case, because he hasn't put a foot wrong since he's arrived. He's been the best FPL asset.
I know.